Do you know how big $1 trillion is? I think a lot of people are thinking about that today after Elon Musk became the first trillionaire. Let's break down just how big of a number that actually is. I think the biggest part that people don't understand about this is it's not just that he hit a trillionaire net worth, it's that the next closest person on the list is one of the Google founders, and they're almost $700 billion behind. And it just drops off from there dramatically. And so this is not where we used to see, I believe it was Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos when they were first fighting out, and Warren Buffett when they were all kind of in that top position and were fighting over who was going to be the richest man in the world. It was usually $1 billion or $2 billion swing that was the difference. It was never 50, 100, $700 billion difference. And so that is just how big of a gap Elon Musk has created for himself. So I just want to make sure I clearly explain what $1 trillion is. And so most people, we've heard about the billionaires, and that has been a measure for a long time. When we had the first person who became a billionaire, $1 trillion is 1,000 billion. It's $1 billion times 1,000. So when you think about the milestone Elon Musk has just hit, it is $1 trillion. And so he has now done $1 billion 1,000 times. He became a billionaire, and then he did it 1,000 times over. And I think the more relatable number for most people is a lot of people, $1 million is what we're looking to try and become a millionaire. That is a first major financial milestone. This is 1 million millions. So if you had $1 million in a pile, there would be 1 million piles to equal the $1 trillion net worth Elon Musk has just reached. I think another interesting way to think about $1 trillion is if you had $1 million home, you would have 1 million of those homes to equal $1 trillion. And I think about Orange County, California. Everyone knows where Disneyland is, Huntington Beach, Irvine, California. So Newport Beach. They have not in value, but in just housing units, they have about 1,167,000. And so if you think about Elon Musk would own almost every single one of those if they were worth about a little under $1 million each. It's just mind-blowing to think that an entire county's worth of housing, if it was worth $1 million each, one person, that's how much wealth has been the net worth of the companies. Now, he's gone there through all this innovation and the companies he's built. So I'm not saying that, but it's just amazing to think just how big the number is.